You think Ramadan is about hunger? That's a mistake. It's a 30-day experiment to reboot your brain. And by day 15, something happens to your dopamine that the Prophet ﷺ understood 1,400 years before science even knew it existed. Assalamu Alaikum. I'm Sheikh Yusuf Al-Ansari, and if you've ever felt like Ramadan slips through your fingers, full of intention at first, then lost in distraction by week 2, this isn't a sign you're failing. It's a sign your brain is fighting a war it never trained for. A war not against food, but against a lifetime of conditioned cravings disguised as normalcy. Dopamine isn't the happy chemical, it's your brain's craving system. Every time you scroll, snack, or click, you give it a tiny hit. At first, it feels good, but over time, your brain needs more just to feel normal. That's not weakness, that's addiction. And Ramadan, it's the only month that forces you to unplug from all of it at once. Not as punishment, but as mercy. Because Allah knows you can't hear His voice over the noise. The Prophet ﷺ said, fasting is a shield, not a punishment. Not a test of hunger. A shield from distraction, from noise, from the whispers that keep you scrolling instead of seeking Allah. Modern science calls this a dopamine detox. Islam calls it taqwa. Same process, different language. And the Prophet ﷺ knew 1,400 years ago what neuroscientists are just now proving. True clarity begins when you stop feeding the noise and start nourishing your soul. Around day 15, something shifts. Your mind gets quieter. Salah feels less like a chore and more like a conversation. You notice small things, the sound of adhan echoing in the dawn, the weight of dua resting on your heart, the peace after sujood that no app can replicate. That's not magic, that's your dopamine receptors healing. And in that space, you finally meet the Ramadan Allah designed for you, not the one you're trying to survive, but the one meant to awaken you. Let's be clear, Islam doesn't say fasting is about suffering. It doesn't say hunger is the goal. And it doesn't promise that if you just push through, you'll earn Allah's love. No, the goal isn't to endure Ramadan. It's to emerge from it with a mind that chooses Allah over noise, even when the fast is over. With eyes that see beyond screens, and a heart that finds joy in stillness. You're not weak for getting distracted. You're human in a world engineered to hijack your attention, sell your focus, and leave your soul exhausted. Ramadan isn't here to shame you for that. It's here to free you from it. So this year, don't just fast from food. Fast from the noise. Reclaim the stillness. Protect your focus like the sacred trust it is, because in that silence you hear what your soul has been missing, the whisper of your Creator calling you back to yourself. If this resonated with you, if you've ever felt torn between intention and distraction, between who you are and who you want to be, drop one word in the comments. Ma sha Allah, not as a formality, but as a declaration. What Allah wills is better than what my cravings demand. Share this with someone who's tired of feeling guilty for being human, and remind them that Ramadan isn't a test of perfection. It's an invitation to return. Don't fear the difficulty of fasting, and never doubt the mercy of Allah. Ameen.